What's good, everybody? K99 back with another one. I got my homie Tez The Great in the building. What's going on with you, fam?
Hey man, it's good. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I appreciate you taking out the time to do this with me, man, because I know you're a busy man.
Oh man, thank you for having me. Blessed to be here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Now, I know you from the D, right?
Yes, sir. Detroit, Michigan, born and raised.
Oh, okay, so I'm from Toledo, so that's not too far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got some family over there.
Okay, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. I just wanted to like, just run down a quick little background of how you like got into the industry, what influenced you and stuff like that.
Okay. Um, really, what got me in the industry, really, what influenced me, let me say, is Babyface. Um,
Okay.
that's really what influenced me as far as songwriting. And then really my first introduction into the industry professionally is through uh, Tiffany. Uh, she is Hitmaker's manager. I first
Okay.
had a publishing deal with her to begin with, so she first gave me my first shot, really.
Wow. And your publishing, you go through ASCAP, BMI, or
I'm with BMI, and it's a funny
okay,
story.
okay,
I only joined BMI because of Sean Garrett. He's one of my favorite songwriters. But yeah, I'm with BMI.
okay. I used to rap like years ago, right?
Hmm.
So when I read the book, all everything you need to know about the music industry, and it was touching on, the publishing. So I
Right.
was originally going to get BMI, but they was charging at the time and I didn't have it. So ASCAP was free. So I ended up just rolling with ASCAP, you know what I'm saying, just because it was free. But yeah, that's Babyface though, that's a good influence right there. I rocks with Babyface.
Definitely.
So how do your writing process go? Do you like just write first or do you hear the music first and then write? How do you do it?
Well, it's a little bit of both. Majority of the times, I have producers send me packs, and if something catches my ear, then it could be 10 minutes. I write a song, be an hour or so forth. Um, Other than that, I do have songs where I have the track built around them, but most of the times it's just producers sending me tracks and something to catch my ear. Take it from there.
Okay. So like do you ever get writer's block or anything or you just flow?
I try not to call it writer's block because
Mhm.
once you do, you really get blocked. So I
Right.
just try to go to a quiet place. When I can't think of anything, and just go from there. But I don't call it writer's block. I'm not going to put that on me. So
Right, right, right. My bad. I know my bad. I
no,
ain't
no,
even
no, no, no.
I ain't gonna
You
say that.
good?
I noticed that you work with like is it Shaylin B? How you
Shaylin
pronounce
B.
it?
Yeah, Shaylin B.
Shaylin B.
Phenomenal artist from Chicago. She's doing her
Yeah.
thing right now. Has several songs out right now. So definitely check her out, Shaylin B.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard like one of the tracks on the radio recently. Um
Was it Middle?
I don't know if it was I think it was before middle. What did she have something out before middle?
Yeah, it's so many
It
right
was
now.
right, right, right. It was probably the last single before middle. Because I heard
Okay.
middle and I seen the video for that, right?
Yeah, video just came out about a week or so ago, so that's doing really
Yeah.
good on Worldstar, YouTube, and things like that.
Okay, okay. What you in Atlanta, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you just come down because like Detroit, it wasn't happening fast enough in Detroit, or you just had
Well,
connections here? What brought you here?
well, I moved from Detroit a long time ago, actually after high school, really, and I moved to Florida. Been in Florida 14 years. It was cool there, but musically, it wasn't clicking unless you were in Miami. So
Mhm.
and then rap at that. So I do all genres, but mainly I was focusing on R&B and pop. But yeah, I came to Atlanta because I knew a lot of people, and I just
Mhm.
figured this is where you come when you want to do music and be successful.
Right, right.
So
So is there any besides Shaylin, are there any other artists that you're working with right now that you could talk about, or is it like hush
oh
hush?
yeah, Definitely can't speak about all, but you know, I am also an A&R for Bangvillage USA, which is a production house, entertainment and publishing company. Um, Shaylin B, um, Suave, he's really dope.
Okay.
LNS, um, you know, it's it's a bunch. Oh, the Romantic Era as well. That's a rock group that we currently have, so they're doing good as well.
Okay.
And then other stuff I really can't talk about, but you know, you'll see
Okay.
that
Okay.
soon
I
enough,
see.
soon enough.
Now, for people that may know, and then this even for my own curiosity, A&Rs. When I think of an A&R, I think of like the people in the movies who go to the club looking for artists to sign. Is that basically what an A&R's job is, like to go out and find talent, or is it more to it?
Right, yeah. So A&R stands for artist and repertoire. So yeah, that's you hit it right on the head. Pretty much we look for talent, whether it be an artist, a producer, or songwriter, or just songs in general. That's hot. You know, that's what we look for. That's our job to look for that and to take it to the next
Okay.
level.
So when you find an artist and the label signs the artist, who technically is given the credit of actually, I'll say, signing the art? I know the label signs the artist, but who gets the credit for that? You know, for like finding the artist, like because it seems like when I hear about people, like say, for instance, Jay-Z or DMX, I hear Irv Gotti say that he signed them. So I guess he was an A&R. But when you think about it, I always think that Def Jam. I always think of Def Jam signing Jay-Z and DMX. I don't think about Irv Gotti, but Irv Gotti says he's the one who brought him to Leor. So when you find talent, do you get like the credit for that?
Well, you do. Um, so since in that situation, he brought them to you know the label. So essentially, he's the A&R who found that artist to bring him to the label because he has that connection with the label. So you know, you
Okay.
can't be anybody and walk and say, "Hey, Def Jam, my name is such and such, and I got this artist." They're like, "Who are you?"
Right.
So unless you have that
Right.
connection, that's the only way you can do that. So you're definitely right, though. It's like that. Like, yeah, for example, um, well, that's a perfect example right there. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Do you have any music out yourself, or you just do it for others?
Um, right now, just do for others. I try to be an artist, man. I'm not. I don't like all the attention. you
Right.
know,
Right. Right.
it's
Right.
cool, but I'd rather play the background and be the connect man, the dot man. So,
Okay. And like from being an A&R, so do can you also sign people to publishing deals, or that's something just totally different from, you know?
well, depends on if you offer that. See, with Bang Villas, we do offer all of that. You know, we offer production, management, publishing, and everything. So, if it's from a standpoint to where you have a hot song and you know we want it, we can offer you this and that if it's within means. You know.
Okay. And I think a lot of people get confused with the publishing. Now it's split 50-50 with the writer and the producer, right? Or is there
Right.
does the
Right.
performer get a cut of that?
So it really depends on who the performer is too. Um, so
Okay.
if you're doing everything, so it's 100% of the song, and if you're doing, if you're the producer, you get 50. If you're the writer, you get 50. So depending on how many writers are on the song, they have to divide that 50%, and how many producers they have to divide that 50%. So
Okay, okay. I see. So when I'm reading the credits and I see like 10 writer names, they splitting that, they only getting 5% a piece, basically.
well, depending on what they agree to. So if they do it evenly,
Oh,
yeah. If let's say they're writing for Beyonce or someone I know, she's going to get a cut of that. So and then whatever is left over, they divide that. You know. So
okay. So if I sample, say I sample a track,
mhm.
um, and I notice that people still get their writer credits when they sample music.
Right.
Um, so that the if you clear that, you can basically take a bigger cut than the person that's actually using the song. Like the person who's clearing the sample, they could take a bigger cut if they want to.
Yeah, if they want to, if they're the ones who's making it happen, if the other people agree with it, because a lot of disagreements can hold up a song as well. And that's one thing you
Oh,
don't
okay.
want to do if it's something that's really going to take off. You don't want to do that. So you want to have everything in order before, you know, on a split sheet, make sure it's cleared, and then you're all good.
Okay. Did you come up listening to any old school hip hop, or you just mainly into R&B?
I listen to everything, man. Country, pop, R&B, rap. As far as like hip hop, I love Busta Rhymes in his earlier days. I
Okay.
love him now too, but back then he was running with Q-Tip and and all of them. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been rocking with Buster since Leaders of the New School.
I couldn't think of the
So
name. That yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I said. Q-Tip.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, back when he was in Leaders of the New School, I thought that Charlie Brown was going to be the one that blew up. I never thought it was going to be Buster, but Buster, he got that unique style, so I could see why he
Yeah.
did. But I always thought it was gonna be the other dude because he had that crazy style too. He used to scream and had that high pitch.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Definitely. He a legend
oh,
too. So.
oh yeah, yeah. He just dropped something with Mary J the other day. They just dropped a new video.
I gotta check that
I
out.
can't think of the name of it, but yeah, him and Mary J. His last album was hard too. Oh, I can't think of the name of it, but it was nice. It had Mariah Carey on. Nice song with Mariah Carey on there too. Yeah.
Yeah, but for the most part, what you say, I'm a R&B head to my heart, man. Like I listen to country, I do
Right.
all the pop too, but R&B is in my heart.
Okay. Is the older R&B like 70s, 80s, 90s?
I would
What year
say
you think got the best?
I can't say the best because I love it all, but I'm gonna tell you the song I
Right.
fell in love with that made me want to start doing music was by Troop, Spread My Wings.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
love that
know,
song. And when I stream it, I keep finding the version with the rap on it. I don't want that version. I want that version where you could just
yeah.
hear that beat breakdown right there.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna send it to you. I got it.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, because I've been looking for that for a while. I'm like, why they keep playing on with the rap? I don't understand that.
Right.
But yeah, Spread My Wings. I like that one. Then I just found out maybe a couple years ago that All I Can Do was a sample, like a Jackson 5 sample.
Yeah. All I do is think of you. That's originally a Jackson 5 song by Gamble and Huff, and of course
Okay.
B5 remade it again. So and many times you remake it, they go get a cut again. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
I love
right.
Jackson 5's version, but uh, as they call him, Lil Stevie, the lead singer Steven Russell, which is one of my
Okay.
idols I look up to as well. He killed it. He just made it his own. But
Yeah,
yeah, I love that version.
yeah, yeah. I rock with that too. I wonder if Jackson 5, I wonder who own they publishing.
I
You
don't
think they
know,
own
man.
it?
I hope so. If it's not under
Because I
the
thought it
estate,
revert back
his
after
estate.
so long. I thought you could get it back after so long. And they was kids way back then.
Yeah, but as far as that song, I know the producers on theirs. So
Okay, okay. All right. I just, I don't want to take up too much of your time, man. I just wanted to, tap in with you and, just give the people something to look forward to and see if you had anything you wanted to promote or anything.
well, definitely always promoting Bangvillage USA, Shaylin B. New single right now. I'll call 50/50. Go listen to that. Ella Ness is out right now, and also Suave. All romantic era. Everything is going hard right now, and I got some stuff coming as well from the writer side. I'll let you know about real soon.
Okay. Okay. I want to send a shout out to Cassandra for hooking me up with you. And
Definitely.
any anytime you got anything to promote or anything, just hit me up and I'll post it. I'll try and do my best to put it out there, on my platform. And if you want to come back anytime, let me know. We can do that and
Yes, sir.
take it from there.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks for taking out the time to do this with me.
All right.
All right, stay up.